It's Janine. So we're gonna do like a lunch and talk. That might be something I start doing twice a week, lunch and talk. So today I'm having noodles again. Let's see if y'all can see it. I'm having some Japanese noodles called udon. I know people say, well, why do you eat so much noodles? Because they're easy to make. They're easy to make. It don't take long. And this was actually a kit, a udon noodle kit. And you can do it in a microwave, but I don't like microwaving my food. So I just did it real quick on top of the stove. And it's really tasty. So that's why I'm having noodles again, because it's tasty. Look at that. Got a little bit of chicken breast in it. Hello. Hello, Joshua. Hi. There's a little bit of chicken breast in it. I'm having Japanese udon noodles for lunch. So, it's really good. You know what? I don't have a paper towel. So how are you doing today, Joshua? Good to see you come into the chat. How's your day going? Or maybe, I don't know, what time is it where you are, Joshua? What time of day or night? I don't know. What time is it where you are? I live in Tejas, Texas, where it's hot. I went out today, and let me tell you, it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what it transferred to Celsius, but it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I did not get to do everything I wanted to do. I went to the thrift store, Goodwill, and dropped off some plates and some bowls and cups that we don't use. And then I left there and went grocery shopping. And oh my God, I spent $79 on groceries, which is really good. But I didn't really get that many items. I think I got eight items, mostly fruits and vegetables, and a couple of kitchen gadgets for $79. It's so expensive here. It's so expensive to live in America. So then after that, I want to, drop all my my stuff off and then go back out. Hello, who's ever in the chat. I'm having udon noodles, Japanese noodles for lunch with a little bit of chicken. And if you like what you see, go ahead and check out my other videos and see if you like them and subscribe. So I was talking about the heat in Texas. I don't know what it is in Celsius, but it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit at 10 o'clock in the morning. Last night I stepped outside. It was 11 o'clock at night. And I think it was 90 degrees at night here in Texas. So yeah, so the heat is really, it's really keeping me inside, and I don't want to be inside. I want to go to the YMCA and check it out. I haven't been to that new YMCA. They have like a podcasting booth. So I want to go in and check out that podcasting booth because I might start doing podcasting. But because of the heat, I just had to come home. The sun was just draining me, even though I have my air on full blast. Check that out. So good. But the thing I am grateful for is that we have air. We have AC in the United States. My house has AC. I don't need a box unit. Oh, give me hearts. Ah. Do you do your heart this way or do you do your heart this way? I do my heart this way, but then I start doing like this because I saw my friend's daughter. She does her hearts like this. But anyways, we have air conditioning in my home. Full air, not a box unit, but air. And I feel so blessed to have that because I was watching on TV, how there's a heat dome in Europe and people are dying from the heat, and they don't have central air, and especially in Paris where they have those tin roofs, and people are dying, and because there's no air conditioning, and they're not allowed. There has to be a vote. If you live in a building, you can't just put an air unit there because it has to be voted upon, and most of the time it's a no. So people are jumping into that dirty water in Paris, and sleeping outside because there's no air, and people are dying. And people are dying in England. It's horrible that they don't have air. So I feel really bad for them. And people are fighting over fans, just, trying to get a fan. And a fan doesn't really do that much. You're not going to get too much air out of a fan. But people are fighting, trying to get fans. And so I was feeling really bad. And I was thinking, is there a way that I could buy a fan and send it to somebody in England? I don't know. I'm going to just research that. Because just seeing people suffer like that, it bothers me. I don't know if it bothers you, but it bothers me. And then on the East Coast, a lot of places do not have air. Because my friend lives in Boston, and they don't have central air. They have like a window unit. So I won't be going to see her. Because I can't take the heat. You would think I better deal with the heat better because I live in Texas. I've lived most of my life in Texas. I lived 6 years in Germany, and I lived in Washington State. My father was in the military, and I lived in St. Louis, Missouri, where the majority of my family lived. They live in the Midwest. So, but Texas heat is next level. It's next level, y'all. But anyways, it's so good. I got this cute little cup. I don't know if you can see the designs on it. Can you see the designs? You can't really see the designs on it. But I got this cute little cup. It's really a kid cup, but I thought it was so cute. This cup is for like 3 years old and up. But it's so cute. I decided to get it. And I just love it. And I can put this in my car when I'm driving. I'll put this in my car. And that's another thing about Texas. You have to have a car here. We do not have good public transportation. It really, especially where I live, there is no public transportation. I live way, way out. I mean, I live in a really, really small town. And the area that I live in is being gentrified. Because I was driving back to my house today. This neighborhood is fairly new, but there's a lot of there's a lot of older homes on the road back to my house. And I felt so bad because I saw this woman. She was going into her house. It was like this old beat up wooden shack, really. I didn't know anybody lived there. But she, this white lady, she was going into this old beat up shack house, and she's trying to take her groceries in, and she was having a problem. And the front porch was just caving in, and she had cats all over there. She's probably a cat woman. And I felt really bad for her, and I wanted to stop to talk to her. But the thing is, you got to be careful if you're black. If you're black in the United States, you got to be careful if, particularly in the South. You got to be careful, period. But if you're in the South, you really got to be careful because people have guns. People have guns here. There's a lot of guns here, and it's open carry, and it's open carry, and then there's also some kind of defense thing, like somebody could unalive you because they could say I'm defending myself. So I didn't approach the lady because I don't know if she has any type of weapon, even though I was trying to assist. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna, take that risk because she might have some kind of weapon thinking I'm trying to do something to her. and I'm not just really trying to help out. So I just pray for her, you know, that things get better for her, because that house looked, oh, it looked so bad. It's like I didn't even know somebody lived there. That's how bad that house looked. And it was heartbreaking to see. But I just pray for her that, you know, she's able to get some help, because I'm not going to take that risk. I'm not gonna take that risk. I set the gable on a roof at 2 different pitches in Texas to give the heat rise 2 speeds. It gave a passive cooling by giving a faster side to create pressure difference with open eaves to flow. Okay, Starlighton Graham 1. Okay. Oh, thanks for joining the chat. Hello, Christian Harold. Hi. Hello. Thanks for joining my chat. I don't know if you guys been watching FIFA. I am obsessed with FIFA. I didn't know that I didn't know how big FIFA was. I had some notes. I didn't know how big FIFA is. I mean, it's a global sport. I'm gonna tell you a little bit. Dax Prescott is the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He makes 90 million. His net worth is 90 million, and he got a 4-year contract for 240 million. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo makes 300. He makes 300 million annually. So you can see the price difference. Dak Prescott, 4-year contract for 240 million. Ronaldo makes 300 million annually. He plays for Portugal. And he's the highest paid soccer player or football. And then Dak Prescott is the highest playing American football player, and he makes 240 million for a 4-year contract. So you can see the difference in pay there. And Cristiano Ronaldo is not getting tackled by big, heavy men in tight clothes. Nobody tackling Cristiano Ronaldo. And so who's winning? Who's winning here? I think soccer. I think soccer is winning over the NFL. They're definitely, it's a global phenomenal sport. And I'm just totally into FIFA. Yesterday, I watched Germany and Paraguay play. And so it came down to a kickoff. And the guy on the Germany team, Tau, he could have sunk that goal, when he kicked, it went way over that goal post. And so then it was time for Paraguay to kick. And I don't know the player's name. He had curly hair in a Paraguay team. And my husband said, oh, he's not going to do anything. And I was like, why? Why do you think he's not going to do anything? Oh, he has curly hair. He's not going to do anything. And he kicked, and it went into Germany's goal. And so Paraguay won. They won in a kickoff. And I was just like, what? Because Germany was the favorite to win. So that proves that anybody can be beaten. The people who are supposed to be the favorite to win and everybody's saying, oh, they're going to win. So Germany's out. And I was just, and it was a shocker. I was like, wow, Paraguay, put them away. Paraguay, put them away. Oh, so that was so exciting. And then Wednesday night, the United States plays Bosnia. And that starts at 7 p.m. I don't know if that's Eastern or Central time. So, I will be there with my Team USA shirt on, just rooting. I'm going to show you my Team USA shirt. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my Team USA shirt. Okay, I couldn't find my Team USA shirt. I didn't have that planned out well. I don't know where my Team USA shirt is. And I know it's clean because I just got it. But it's not that hideous Team USA shirt but the soccer team is wearing. That is a hideous shirt. It's just got, Team USA and with the Nike slice thing. But whoever designed Team USA shirt, y'all, it's not good. It's not a good design. I don't like it. I'm not buying one of those. But I get like the regular little Team USA, and it's red with it's white. The shirt is white, and it's red, and then it has the little Nike stripe. But so whose uniform do you like the best? I mean, DR Congo, when they came in their arrival uniform, that black suit with that leopard on the collar, and then that big leopard print bag. Oh my God. To me, they are the best dressed. Their arrival uniform, when they arrived in Houston, it was like some kind of coming to America stuff with, Eddie Murphy's film. I was like, oh my God, they look so sharp. They are, to me, were the best dressed uniform, when their arrival uniform. And then also Sierra Leone. Is it Sierra Leone? I might have that wrong. But they had like this beautiful orange jacket on with the tiger. Just beautiful. Their uniforms are on point. Let me see. Yeah, but their uniforms are on point. And the designer for Democratic Republic of Congo is Alvin Jr. Mack. And he's the person who designed Congo's uniform. Just wonderful. And the group, the soccer team, besides the USA, that I really would like to see win would be Cape Verde. And the reason why I say that is their goalie, they call him Vanzia. Vanzia is Vozina. And he's 40 years old. He had no training. He didn't really start professionally as a soccer player until he was 25 years old. He had no coaching, and he had a very hard upbringing. His mother couldn't raise him because she was always working, and his father was gone. So he was raised by his grandparents. And his story is just phenomenal to me, to see where he came from and where he is now. I think that need to be a movie. If if there's a director who needs a story of the story of this guy Vonsnia, that needs to be made into a movie, from Cape Verde. He is amazing, and people think Cape Verde is a Spanish country because their name sounds Spanish, but it's really off the coast of West Africa. And people think, they're Spanish or they're in the Caribbean, but it's not. Cape Verde is off the coast of West Africa. But anyways, I'm going to get off this thing because I got to finish eating my food, and then I got to do some work. I'm looking for a grant to finish my film. I'm making a documentary film. I need probably about $6,000. So I'm got to get online and do some grant research. So I'm so close to finishing my documentary, and I'm not going to let $6,000 stop me from not finishing my documentary. So that's what I got to do. So I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.